everybody, today I will be teaching you how to solve the 3x3 Rubik's Cube. And before you watch my video, I would recommend you know what letters mean in algorithms. But if you do not know, then go check out my other video and I have explained everything in there. So now let's begin, and I'm just gonna mess up the cube. Okay, so now the first step is to make the white flower, and this step is just aligning the edges with this yellow center. So you can just align this like this and you just turn it up. Can also align this piece, this white edge here, can also align it like this, and we can also bring it up. And you can find the next edge, which is here, and we can also just align it and can bring it up like this. And for our last edge is the white edge here. Just turn this up like this, and we can just align it again and we can just bring it up. Okay, so now we can move on with the next step, which is to form the white cross. And we can just look at any of these white edges here, and we look at the other color of the edge, and here we can see that this is orange. So we need to align this with the orange center like this, and then we can just turn this twice, and we have got our first edge into place. And then we can find our next edge. We can see that this red is already here. We can just turn this twice, and we have our next edge done. Now we can start from any edge again, and we can just look at this, which is green, and then we can align it with the green center like this, and we can turn it twice and it will get aligned. And then we can look at our last edge piece, and we can just turn it twice, and then we have formed the white cross with all these colors at the side correct, which means that they're all the same color. Okay, so now we can move on to the next step, which is to make these corner pieces here. And we can just start off with any corner piece that has the color white, because we need to fix up this color white here. And then we can just look, and we have two of these at the bottom, but they're at the bottom, so it's a bit different. And we can just bring this up to this layer. So we can just align this with any of these corner pieces at the top like this, and we can just turn this side down and turn this layer at the right twice and bring it back up. And now we have brought the corner piece out of its position here. So we can look at the corner piece, and we see that it is white, red, and green. So we need to find the center pieces that is white, red, and green, and it is here. So this shows us that we need to put that corner into this place here. So we can take this corner, can align it with the position of where we want to place it, and then we can just turn this middle layer away like this, because if you turn this up, it will affect this middle layer. So you need to bring it away, and you can bring this layer up and you bring it across, and now you have your white corner piece here. So we can move on with our next corner piece, and which is down here. And once again, we can look at the colors, which is white, orange, and blue. So we can find the center colors, which is this. So which means that we need to insert the corner into here. So find this corner piece and align it with the position where we want to bring it to. And then if we turn this up, will affect this middle layer and this layer as well. So we can turn these two layers away, and we can bring this up and we bring it back. And now we can move on with our next corner, which is here. And we can see that this is white, red, and blue. So we need to align this with the position that we want to bring it into. And we can just turn away these two layers, because if we turn this up, it will affect both of these layers. So we can just turn this away, bring it up, and bring it back down. And we have inserted our corner, and now we can move on with our last corner, which is here. And we can just align it once again, align it like this, and we can just turn these two layers away, because if we turn this up, they will both get affected. So we can just turn these two layers away, we can bring up the layer, and we can bring it across again. And now we have successfully made our white color with these set colors all correct, which means that all this whole bar here is all the same. So now we can move on to the next step, which is to make the second layer. And for this step, there are 3 different cases, and I will demonstrate all of them one by one. And if you want to look at a specific case, I will put the timings in the description box below. So now we can just find the edge piece at a top layer that does not contain the color yellow, because yellow is directly opposite white, so it will not be found in the second layer. So you can find one here, and this one has the color red and green, and the color at the bottom is green. So we need to align this green color with the green center like this, and we'll see that the top color is red. So we need to find the red center, which is on this left side, and this shows that we need to bring this to the left side, and this is the first case. So I'll just tell you the algorithm that is for the left side, and it is U prime, L prime, U, L, U, F, U prime, F prime. So you have brought that piece here. And now this is the second case. When you align these colors like this, you will see that the top color is blue. So that means we need to bring this to the right side, because this is where the blue center is. So this is the second case, and we'll just need to do the algorithm for this, which is bringing this to the right side, and it is U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, F prime, U, F. And now we have brought the piece here. So now moving on to the third case, you will see that when you try to search for an edge piece at the top layer here without the color yellow, you will see that you can't find anything, because the piece is here and it's flipped around. So you need to get this piece out of its position, and you can just do the same as like the previous cases. So I'll teach you how to do that now. So you can start from either this face or this face, because both does not matter. But if you start from this, you need to do the algorithm for the left side. If you do it from here, you need to do it for the right side. So you can just do it, the algorithm that is for the right side, and you can just do U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, F prime, U, F. And now you have brought the piece out of its position, and you have brought it up here, and you can just align this blue color with its center. You can look at the top, and it's red, so you can just bring this to the right side, and you can just do the algorithm for the right side. U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, F prime, U, F. And now you have successfully made your 2 layers. So we can move on to the next case, which is to make a yellow cross at the top. And for this step, there are also 3 steps, and I will demonstrate them one by one. And again, I will put the timings in the description box below. So we can start with the first case, which is the dot case, when you have a dot at the top. So if you have this, you can just hold it anywhere at this layer over here. Anywhere, you can start from anywhere, and use the algorithm F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. And now you'll see that you have an L shape. And for this L case, it's also the same algorithm, but you need to hold it such that you have it in the L shape like this. So you do the algorithm F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. And now you will have a line like this. So this line is another case again. And if you have this line, you hold it such that the top is like this, a straight line at the top, and you do the algorithm, the same algorithm, F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime, and you will have your yellow cross done. And sometimes when you are done with the second layer, you will automatically have this yellow cross. So for the next step, we need to align these edge pieces here, the colors here, to this without affecting the other edge pieces. So for this step, there will be two different cases that I'll show you, and I'll put the timings in the description box below. And if you want to look at a specific case, you can just look at the description and you can just follow that time, you can fast forward. So now I'm going to show you the first case. So this is the first case whereby when you turn, you will see that there are two pieces at the back here, like this, and they are both aligned and the colors are already correct, but these two at the front are not. So you need to hold it to the middle like this middle line, and you look, these two need to be swapped. So you hold it to the right side of the two that need to be solved. You hold it to the right side and you do the algorithm R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime, U. And now you have swapped these two pieces over here. So now moving on with the next case is when you see that you need to swap these two pieces, and these two pieces also need to be swapped. So you do the same thing and you find two pieces that need to be swapped like this and not like this, because these two are not supposed to be swapped. So you find these two which need to be swapped and you hold it in the middle, turn it to the right side, and you do R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime, U. And you have swapped these two. And back to the case that I showed you just now. And again, you can just do R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime, U. And now you are done with aligning these colors. So now we can move on with the next step after we are done. So you can look around the cube, see if you have any of these corners that are solved, because in this step we need to position the corners on this last layer, which means that we need to fix up these corner pieces over here. And yeah, so we can search if there's any fixed pieces, and here we have one, because if you flip this, the cube will be solved on this corner. So we hold this such that this piece is on the right, the top right hand corner of our face, and we'll do the algorithm U, R, U prime, L prime, U, R prime, U prime, L. And now you'll see that you have this piece here and this piece here at the back aligned correctly. And these two are already solved. But sometimes you might have a case where you don't have any of these corners that are solved. So you hold the cube anywhere, starting from anywhere, because you don't have any solved pieces. So you can start from anywhere and do the same algorithm again. U, R, U prime, L prime, U, R prime, U prime, L. And now you'll see that you have at least one corner piece that is correct. And you can just do the same thing as what I taught you earlier. And you can see that this piece is solved. So we can hold this to the top right hand corner of our face, and we'll do U, R, U prime, L prime, U, R prime, U prime, L. And now you'll see that we have these corner pieces like this correct. So now we can move on with the next step, which is to flip these corner pieces here. So you can just look at this and place it at the top right hand corner, and we'll do an algorithm that will help us to flip this around, and it is R prime, D prime, R, D, R prime, D prime, R, D. And you just repeat this a whole bunch of times. And now you see that you have this corner done. And you might realize that you messed up the bottom, but that's okay, because later on when you finish orienting this as well, the bottom will be solved. So you need to keep the same face after you have done the first corner. So you turn this layer twice, and you hold it such that it's at the top right hand corner again, and you do R prime, D prime, R, D, R prime, D prime, R, D. And now you can just turn this layer twice, and here you have successfully solved the 3x3. So this ends my tutorial on how to solve the 3x3 Rubik's Cube. And if you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.